Chapter 4 is governed by the letter E. E stands for effort. They say that in the long term, relationships are about hard work and relationships can get boring. But what if this term boring is exactly what long-term commitment is all about? Psychotherapist Esther Perel calls it work that lets love last. Doing the little things more often. That's what keeps commitment going in the long term. Effort has two parts that many fail to understand. Firstly, refueling. These are shared dopamine experiences that keep the spark of a relationship alive. Planning surprises, trying new things together, creating your own little inside jokes, regular physical touch, regular kisses, cuddling sessions, celebrating small wins. But as important as refueling is, the flip side of effort in relationships is conflict resolution. Just another life skill that I think we should learn about in school or college, because it's not just limited to your professional life. Conflict resolution is a central subject when it comes to romantic literacy. It's all about knowing how to fight, disagree, and apologize without breaking each other. It's about knowing our defense and coping mechanisms, addressing the actual issue instead of attacking the person. Conflict resolution is such a complex subject that I believe it requires its own documentary, and I'd love to hear your opinions in the comment section. But without diving too deep into this subject, one of the best pieces of advice that I ever got on romance and love was from the monk Gauranga Das. He said that the best relationships are about tolerance and service. Tolerance for our partner's flaws and quirks, and service, actively looking for ways to make their life better without expecting anything of them. After more than 100 conversations with monks and spiritualists, I've realized that all forms of expectation lead to some form of human suffering. The goal is to completely eliminate expectation as an emotion from your own mind, especially when it comes to your love life. Now, while it's difficult to reduce your own expectation in your head, an easy means to help you work on the chapter governed by E. An easy means to help you elevate your own sense of effort is to ask yourself some key questions. Do I actively create excitement and novelty for us? Do I make my partner feel desired? Do I celebrate their small wins? When we fight, do I focus on solving the issue? Can I apologize without defending myself? Do I understand my partner's love language completely, even if it doesn't match with mine? Do I make efforts for them, keeping their love language in mind? If the answer is mostly yes, perhaps you might be ready to sustain long-term love. Mostly no might mean that someone else might end up carrying the weight until they get tired and choose to drop it. In fact, with most older couples that we interacted with for the course of this documentary, the love that lasted has usually lasted from a place of sacrifice, from a place of putting your partner's needs and their wants and wishes ahead of your own. Falling in love costs nothing. Keeping love alive costs energy every single day. Before promising anything serious, it might be worth asking if we're actually ready to budget that energy and not just spend it on the initial thrill.